Thank you very much. Thank you very much. And this tune was called Pilot. So I wrote this song for my friend Jalen Hart because before you became a bass player, you were insurance agent and then a pilot.
I mixed them up all together. Finally made up my mind.
Okay. So I would like to introduce my great trio tonight, and then on bass, Jalen Hart.
Thank you. Thank you.
He has a very long bio, so please read it online, jalenhart.com.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
If you have time.
Yeah. Okay. And then, so Jay,
All my
and then I really love this drummer, very special person to us. We call a part of the family, right?
Yes, absolutely. For
and
years.
then his bio is also very long, but so he's the professor from Queens College, and he was after the Count Basie. You were the second African American lead of the Count Basie band, and then according to the chat GPT. And then his name, I haven't announced his name yet. His name is Dennis McLeod. So today's concert, I would like to invite you guys to all over the world with my music, but to get there, we have to go to the airport. So there's a very famous song by Jay, and then would you like to introduce a bit your song?
Well, there's not much to introduce other than the fact that the first song was Pilot, which I was briefly in my 20s. I survived it. And, and then I've been written songs having to do with airplanes a lot of the times. And then being a bass player, this song seemed quite appropriate. If you really, really want to cause some problems, if you really, really want to cause some pain, simply go down to your local airport and try to put a bass aboard a plane. The trouble starts when you approach the terminal. You won't find a sky cap anywhere. Because once they see the giant case in which you've packed your massive bass, they disappear into thin air. Disappear into thin air. So buy yourself, you lug it to the terminal. Let out a big sigh of relief. The ticket lady looks at you in horror. She stares at you in disbelief. She says, "You're not going to put that on an airplane. It's just too big. It's just too large, too big." So you smile. She doesn't think you're funny. To her, you're just another sexist pig. She gets angry, calls her supervisor, who sees the bass and goes into a swoon. And the ticket they decide on for the plane you want to ride on cost you more than a ticket to the moon. More than a ticket to the moon. course, nowadays we must deal with security. They see the bass, they start to drool. They want to give the bass a colonoscopy. Actually, looking around, I guess you all got that joke pretty well. Okay. You struggle to be cool. This is not the time for getting angry. This is not the time to cause a scene. This is when you must turn into Gandhi, calm and placid and serene. Better yet, be Obi-Wan Kenobi. Use the Force to get him into line. Tell him, do not worry about the bass, it will cause no problem. Let the bass pass through, it will be fine. It will be fine. If you really, really want to cause some problems, if you really, really want to cause some pain, simply go down to your local airport and try to put the bass aboard it, try to put the bass aboard it, try to put a bass aboard it, try to put a bass aboard it, try to put a bass aboard a plane.
Bass Aboard a Plane by Jane Reinhardt. Okay, so I have to invite you to come to my parents' hometown at the next song. My parents are from Nagara, Gifu Prefecture in Japan. I was born in Tokyo, so I'm a second generation Tokyo Japanese. But my parents are from this countryside, has a mountain and a river, and then on top of the mountain there's a castle. So then like 500 years ago, Shogun used to live there. And then that was around the time first Portuguese people reached to Japan. And then so he was really curious for the Western culture. So he invited those Portuguese people to this mountain castle. And then so very interesting place. But it's a very quiet, and then rivers there. And then so that kind of a place. And then unfortunately they both gone. And then but I have a cemetery near this place. It's called Nagara. Thank you so much. And then, actually, this Shogun was so interesting person, so he made it to Netflix. So please find it so you can know more about this Shogun Oda. Okay, so now next song is about Jay's story. And then Jay has played with so many famous people. For instance, Peggy Lee, and then Liza Minnelli, and then Tony Bennett, and more.
Right, and more. And
Okay, yes, and then, okay, so please.
Okay, that last song we've never actually performed for an audience till now, and it got twice as good as we've ever played it just because you were sitting there. All of a sudden we felt the emotion in it that when you practice you don't feel that, you know, you feel some of it, but when you're playing it for people, I was chills as I was playing it. So anyway, it's beautiful. This next song got written because I was asked to go to Los Angeles to play a convention, just bass and voice. Can you imagine that at a convention? So they asked me how much did I want, and I said $10,000. That's what they did. They left, and they said, "How's 500?" Okay, so I said 7,500, and they thought about it and came back with 500. So I wasn't going to go for less than 5,000, and in fact, I went for 500. So, but I wanted to go. You know, this Los Angeles, you don't get a chance to get out there all that often. And so they got me a first-class ticket on TWA, and I walked into first class and sat down, and a little white-haired gentleman walked into the plane and sat down right next to me, and everybody was aghast, agog, and amazed that this gentleman was sitting next to me. This is an absolutely true story, every word of it. Take my seat aboard the plane, and what is this I see? Leonard Bernstein comes aboard and sits right next to me. First class New York to LA, some things just work out right. I'll be sitting next to Leonard Bernstein this whole flight. Maybe I should just act like I do not recognize him. Be real cool and do my best not to antagonize him. Now we're rolling down the runway, next stop is LA. I'm nonchalant like I ride next to Lenny every day. Naturally I turn to him against my own advice, introduce myself and find that Lenny's very nice. Soon we start to chat and drink and talk about our lives. We talk about our children and our wives. But what a lovely fellow, what a lucky day. Me and Lenny side by side, New York to LA. Soon we're chatting, drinking, talking like the very best of pals. Talking music, life, art, death, root canals. Now he's interrupting me, but really that's okay. Because he's a lovely fellow and he's got a lot to say. I recite some songs I wrote, he recites them back. For poetry and music, he seems to have a knack. He tells me that his new show closed and now he's feeling beat, and he's not used to dealing with defeat. But what a lovely fellow, what a lucky day. Me and Lenny side by side, New York to LA. He does the London Times crossword, 10 minutes and he's through. Does the puzzle with his pen, I do not have a clue. What an intellectual, but a warm and friendly guy. We talk about the world below as we sail through the sky. Finally, I feel the airplane starting to descend, and I know this lovely day is coming to an end. Put our trays and seat backs up just like you're supposed to do. Land, bid my friend a fond adieu. But what a lovely fellow, what a lucky day. Me and Lenny side by side, New York to LA. What a lovely fellow, though really I must say, I've not heard from Lenny since I left him in LA. Not a blessed word from Lenny since I left him in LA. In LA. In LA. Thank you. Thank you very much. People come up to me after that often and say, gee, that's a nice song by Leonard Bernstein. Why don't you do another one by Lenny? So I try to be, modest and, I wrote that. They go, do another one by Lenny. So we've taken to doing another one by Lenny that you'll recognize immediately from the introduction, but it's a great song to play jazz on, and God bless Leonard Bernstein for writing so many songs that jazz musicians could use as their own. Boy, boy, crazy boy, stay cool, boy. Got a rocket in your pocket, stay coolly cool, boy. But don't get hot because you've got some high times ahead. Take it slow and daddy, oh, you can live it up and die in bed. Boy, boy, crazy boy, stay loose, boy. Breeze it, buzz it, easy does it, turn off the juice, boy. Go man, go, but not like a yo-yo school, boy. Play it cool, boy. stay cool, boy. Got a rocket in your pocket, stay cool, boy. Don't get hot because you've got some high times ahead. Take it slow, daddy-o. You can live it up and die in bed. Boy, crazy boy, stay loose, boy. Breeze it, buzz it, easy does it. Turn off the juice, boy. Go, man, go, but not like a yo-yo school boy. Play it cool, boy. Play it cool, boy. Yeah. Dennis McCrell.
Okay, so I came to United States as an international student from Tokyo to study jazz at the William Patterson College back then. So in a way, New Jersey. I was almost going to pronounce Jersey, but anyway. So I found a place to live, apartment in Totowa. So that's the first place I lived in this country. And then, so Totowa means in the Lenape Nation, it means falling water. So because Totowa is very close to Passaic River, so there is waterfall in Patterson. It's very beautiful. And then I read somewhere it could mean between mountain and the river. So maybe a Ramapo mountain and then maybe Passaic River. So, but anyway, so that was the place I lived. And then I didn't speak English, but they took me at the university. And then, so then I was dreaming of a meeting with Lenape Nation's leader one day. I prepared some gift from Japan, and then I was like thinking, like, when can I meet with the, leader of the Lenape people? So then, never happened. So then, meanwhile, I was busy for studying school. So this next song includes some of the scale I had to learn first, which is called the C altered scale. It's in the song. So if you could detect it, that would be great. Okay, that song is called Totowa. Jalen Hart on bass.
Thank you.
Dennis McLeod on drums. My name is Tomoko Ohno. We would like to take a short break. Thank you so much.
was playing at the Village Gate with a wonderful piano player named Herman Foster. And we played there in this little, it's now a CVS. And we played where the cash register now is, but that doesn't matter. And one night was very, you could smoke then, you could do, people were throwing food and drinking, and I just was fed up, so I just went out, they had a patio, and I sat down and just took out my notebook and wrote this lyric, and I don't think I had to change a thing. It usually takes me months to get it right. But this one, I was so inspired, I got it right immediately. I really didn't care for that gig. I mean, I loved the gig, but it was too hard. So I wrote this song. I think I'm going to change my occupation. Think I'm gonna find me something new. Change my occupation, find another situation. That's what I'm going to do. I'm getting sick and tired of hanging out in jazz joints. Smoky little dives on Bleecker Street, where the crowd is tough and noisy, full of rowdies from New Jersey. Drunken sailors AWOL from the fleet. I'm going to take my bases, sell 'em, take everybody, tell 'em I've had it, I'm finished, I'm through. The scene is too chaotic, I'm getting too neurotic. The redeeming social values are too few. Yes, I'm going to change my occupation. Think I've paid sufficient dues. Don't know if I can take it, don't know how much longer I can make it through another chorus of the blues. I'm gonna find me something new. You're working to the AM amidst the constant mayhem in a little dive filled up with smoke. You get home as a rule just as the kids depart for school. You'll wander through life burned out, beat and broke. I'm going to change my occupation. I think I've paid sufficient dues. You want the folks to love you, they just push and shove you. You'd like them to adore you, but mostly they just ignore you. Don't know if I do another chorus of the blues. I'm gonna change, find me something new. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Well, not tonight, not right now, of course. I'm gonna finish the set. We have a lot of nice things coming up. I don't think I should really, it wouldn't be good to quit right now. But I know I'm gonna quit for January 1st, 2051. 51. Yes, that's exactly what I'm going to do. Thank you.
I love this song. And then,
Let me tell them a little story. When we first started working together 15 years ago, we were playing for Marlene Verplanck, and some of you will surely remember Marlene Verplanck. And Marlene asked me to do this song, so I did. And Tomoko had never seen the music before, and I'd had plenty of piano players play it, and when they got to the bridge, you know, it changes every 2 beats, and no one could get through it. But Tomoko just ripped through it. I said, I've got to have her working for me. And that was 15 years ago, and here we are.
so Woodbridge TV got that, right? Okay, thank you. It's a great...
And now I'm working for her.
Okay, so now we are finally in this Woodbridge, New Jersey. You think it's like just a Woodbridge, New Jersey, right? It's not, because believe me, I have lots of hobbies, strange hobby. One of them is dancing flamenco. So, and then thank you to the Woodbridge, they host biggest Feria de Sevilla in this Woodbridge. Maybe you have been there, and if you wear like a flamenco dancer's costume, you can eat paella for free. I read, but I'm not sure, maybe, because of the inflation. But, every time I think of Woodbridge, I think of, like flamenco. But anyway, I actually did go to Granada in Spain, because it's really famous for the flamenco, Alhambra, and then culturally very interesting. They had different religions and all. Very interesting place. I loved it. But so I wrote a song called Granada, but today I dedicate to Woodbridge. Granada. That's the song. Okay, now Jay lives in Manhattan, so we have to visit Manhattan, right?
Yes, we do.
And then, so now let's go to, can you take us to Central Park?
Yes, I can, very easily.
Okay, thank you so much.
My friend, there was a great piano player who used to accompany Frank Sinatra and Peggy Lee and Mel Torme. His name was Mike Renzi. And some of you would probably recognize that name. Well, it seemed preposterous at the time, he believed in UFOs. And I have scoffed at it, of course, but now I'm changing my mind a little bit because I think it's conceivable, certainly. And anyway, he would go out to Central Park and look up in the skies for UFOs. He was sure they were there. He was looking for them all around. And I looked at it, I said, oh, Mike, come on. But after a while, I decided, no, this deserves a song. This deserves a song. I'm the one to write it. One, two, three, four. They're coming to get me. The signs are very clear. They're coming to get me. The time is very near. 2 weeks ago I saw them leaving Venus, and there's only 50 million miles between us. Do-do-do-do-do. And they're coming to get me. They're coming to get me. There's no need for alarm. They're coming to get me. They will cause no harm. Listen, you can hear the cosmic clatter of neutron engines spewing antimatter. I can hear them in my room. I first heard them in the womb, and they're coming to get me. They first came for me when I was small. My parents did not understand at all. I wished to go, but they would not let me, and that upset me. That upset me. Baby boom 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 boom. Baby boom 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 boom. Baby boom 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 boom. they're coming to get and take me to their land. They're coming to get me. I hope you'll understand. They want to do experiments in breeding. Some genes and human chromosomes they're needing. So don't be shocked when I have disappeared. I volunteered, and they're coming to get me. It's 4 a.m. I'm outside on the lawn, waiting for the ships to come at dawn. I know you think I'm overzealous, but you're just jealous, 'cause they're coming to get me. They're coming to get me. Only trouble is every time I sing that song, I believe it, and I get carried away with it. It's like exhausting.
I love this song.
Thank you, darling.
Okay, so we have one more song to play, and then before we play, let me introduce my great musicians tonight. Jay Lenhardt on bass.
Thank you.
And Dennis McLeod on
Dennis
drums.
McLeod.
And then this is Busy Bard. I think you can stream somewhere. Please investigate. My name is Tomoko Ohno. Thank you so
Yes.
much, Evan.
Tomoko Ohno.
Thank you. And then before we close, I have to say thank you to many, many people to make this concert possible, because this is an unusual repertoire. So my songs and then Jade's songs, and then we could do that. And then thank you so much to Barron Arts Center, especially Cynthia and then Brandon, and then also Middlesex County for the grant. And then thank you so much for the filming with Bridge TV. And then I love the number 35 because that's my birthday. So. And then of course we cannot forget Mayor McCormick. Thank you so much for supporting the arts for a long time. Okay, so after this song, I have to go home. I live in Tenafly, New Jersey, which is in Barron County. And then there is, I like to go to walk around town after the dinner, you know. It's really dark, but there's one tree in the town always filled with birds, and then I cannot see them. Like they're so busy, making so much noise, and then I cannot see them. But I just, you know, envy. Oh, they can go to whenever they want to, you know. Maybe they can fly to Tokyo, you know, or, you know, instead of going through Newark Airport. So that's nice. But anyway, so I wrote a song called "Busy Birds." But that is based on the John Coltrane's song called Lady Bird, because when I was living in Totowa, there was a street called Straight Street in Paterson, New Jersey. And then so there is a song written by John Coltrane called Straight Street. And then I tried to find that out, why he wrote it, you know, but I couldn't, but maybe next time. So. Anyway, so this is song is called Busy Bird. Thank you so much for coming.
Yeah, Tomoko.
Thank you so much. Jalen Hart on bass, Dennis McLeod on drums, and my name is Tomoko Ohno. Thank you so much for coming to support this Barron Arts Center. Good night.